I think at this point I'm going to leave it all up to my Alolan Sandslash. Do I shield? No, I'm going to let this come through. Can Alolan Sandslash come in clutch for me? I think I have to let this go, right? I mean, I don't have to, but Dark Pulse. Okay, it does a damn. Oh, that's a lot. It does a lot. Okay, that hurts. All right, what does he have other than the Pidgeot? It's gonna be a Beedrill. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Bulldoze. I'm pretty sure Ice Punch. Actually, I don't know. Both of these moves are not the best moves, but Bulldoze does neutral damage, Ice Punch also does neutral damage, and he comes back in with the Pidgeot, and I'm going to farm up a little bit of energy. Hopefully I don't have to shield a charge move coming from this Pidgeot because it would all be resisted, and then we should be able to get to another Ice Punch here against this Beedrill. Yeah, the Poison Jabs are double resisted because of our Steel typing, and this should be taken out. The Beedrill, Alolan Sandslash, coming in clutch. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some more Kanto Cup battles. The Kanto Cup starts today. So I'm going to get this video out in the morning before the Kanto Cup starts. Hopefully this can help you guys decide what to invest in or what not to invest in for the Cup. I went ahead and I spent all my dust and every single charge TM that was in my inventory, powering up a bunch of Kanto Cup Pokemon to test out and eventually use, obviously, today when the Cup comes out. So we're going to be looking at that today. So let's take a look at some of these Pokemon. Now, I already did a video yesterday, so I'm not going to go through all this stuff, but basically the meta is going to be revolving around Alolan Marowak, Hypno, and a couple of other things like Dragonair is going to be really good. Lapras, Double Legacy Dugong, Mew. There's a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of good stuff. But unlike the what's it called, the Bronzor Cup, unlike the Bronzor Cup, nothing is really overpowered. Alolan Marowak and Hypno, they're easily countered. They are very good. You know, they can work as switches or leads or closers. They're very good in general. So, but they're easily countered, and that's why Alolan Muck is in that third slot over there, because Alolan Muck is gonna beat both of those two, as well as Gengar and Haunter, as well as like Alolan Raichu and some other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of these battles. These were done with my fiance JeevesPeabody, and if you guys are interested in checking out her channel, she also posts Pokemon Go content as well as a variety of other content, and she has some Kanto Cup practice battles on her channel as well. So I'll leave that link in the description to one of those videos, as well as the link to her channel. So I get into a lead with Alolan Marowak. This is not good for me because the counters and the fighting type moves are double resisted, and I'm going to go ahead and build up some energy here, and then I'm just going to go straight for the Rock Slide. If this lands, it's going to KO because it's super effective, okay, I actually land it. Wow, I didn't expect to land that. Okay, so let's see what she comes in with now. It's going to be an Alolan Muck. This is pretty good for me. Oh, nice. She catches a Cross Chop on her Charizard. I think maybe she was scared this was a Rock Slide, though. Yeah, so she actually shielded that, so that's good for me. And now I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Alolan Graveler, which is going to be my favorite Pokemon for this Cup. I do believe Alolan Graveler is going to be able to beat quite a few Pokemon, including Alolan Marowak, as well as Hypno, as well as Alolan Muck. It's going to do pretty well. And I go ahead and throw this Rock Blast, and I don't hit any of the bubbles, thinking maybe I can get an extra Volt Switch in, but it destroys it. So, and then we're going to come in, and I want to finish this one off with my, what is it, the Galarian Rapidash? Is that what I got back there? Yeah, I want to finish this off with Galarian Rapidash. I want to see if I can beat the Alolan Muck with the Rapidash here, because Rapidash is going to struggle up against some Dark types, so I'm going to go ahead and build up a little bit of energy, and I force the CMP tie there, I do believe, and this Body Slam is going to be coming through, so I get the shield, and then what I'm going to do here is shield, and I know Psychic is resisted, but hey, I'm testing these Pokemon out, so I wanted to see how much Psychic does, and you know, because I know Body Slam is neutral, and Psychic is single resisted. I wanted to see if this was going to do it, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Psychic and see how much this does, and it's not enough, so now I'm going to go ahead and catch a Dark Pulse on my Machamp, and then I should be able to just get to a Body Slam on the Galarian Rapidash. So, yep. Yippity dippity. So, not too bad. I really want this Galarian Rapidash to work, though. It's rated really good as a safe switch for this Cup, which is very surprising to me. I've tried to use it twice now, once in the Halloween Cup and once in some practice battles for regular Great League, but I think it's going to be better in the Kanto Cup than anywhere else. So, I'm definitely going to give it a shot once Kanto Cup comes around. So we're going into the next battle here. It looks like I'm running a Dragon Breath Shadow Charizard with only a single move, and Beedrill and Alolan Raichu. So we're going to go ahead and stay in this battle and shield one Dark Pulse, because Dark Pulse is going to do a ton of damage here. This really is just shield dependent matchup, and since I don't have Blast Burn or Overheat or anything else, this is not good for me. So I'm going to go ahead and build up like I have a Blast Burn, and then throw this Dragon Claw and hope to get a shield here. but I don't get a shield, and now I think I can actually Dragon Breath down. No, okay, that was very close. So I'm gonna let this go because I've got a couple squishy Pokemon in the back, so I can't afford to spend shields here. And I was really thinking hard on what to do here, and I think I'm gonna come in with the Alolan Raichu, because hopefully that's her only Dark type. So let's see, there's an Alolan Marowak. Okay, so this is also not good because I have a Beedrill in the back and I make a huge mistake. I go for a Wild Charge right off the bat. What am I doing? Come on, Shraydee, you know better than that. So now my defense is debuffed by 2 times. So now we're not looking too great here. I'm going to have to shield even if this is a Bone Club. Bone Club is super effective and my defense is debuffed. So I'm going to go for another Wild Charge here and hope to get some damage off. I want to take out this Alolan Marowak so my Beedrill is a little bit safer in the end game, and I actually land it. Okay, so that's perfect. Now we're gonna go down to a Bone Club here. Bone Club would probably kill like 3 Alolan Raichus that had debuffs like that, and then she switches out immediately to avoid being farmed down. And there's a Charizard in the back, so Beedrill is screwed here. Beedrill's gonna get absolutely annihilated. Drill Run's gonna be coming through. That would have been resisted, but it would, X-Scissor is double resisted, so it's definitely the way to go. But we're just gonna go down to a Blast Burn. That's right, she used an Elite TM on that shiny Charizard. She's got Dragon Breath, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw on that thing. So very, very nice. Okay, what are we doing now? I remember I did some meme teams here. Okay, we're gonna go in with a triple electric team. We got a Alolan Graveler, we got Raichu, and a Alolan Raichu. So let's see how this goes. This is gonna be fun. All right, so we pick up a lead against Muck, and I'm not even trying to catch at this point because I don't want to catch anything on my Alolan Raichu. I want to get ahead on energy on this Raichu and bait out hopefully her only electric counter if she has one. And she comes out with an Ivysaur. Okay, so Ivysaur is going to do pretty well here because it's going to resist the electric type moves. But as you see, I got so much energy on the save switch. Anything with Volt Switch is going to work pretty decently on the save switch. So I'm going to go for back-to-back Wild Charges here. Normally what I do is I go for a Wild Charge and then a Thunder Punch. But this time I went for just 2 Wild Charges because I expect to go down here. So we're going to let this come through. And hopefully Ivysaur is her best electric type counter. The problem is I have an Alolan Graveler. And since Alolan Graveler is partially a rock type, it's going to take super effective damage from the grass type moves. So I don't know what to do here. I'm going to come in, throw a Rock Blast, and hope this takes it out because I am not looking too great here. And hope she doesn't shield. She actually shields. Okay, so now we're going to switch into the regular Raichu here and look to farm down. We're going to have to shield because anything that's going to be coming through is going to do a ton of damage to us. Alolan Raichu is very, very squishy, so let's hope we can farm down. No! Okay, alright. Alolan Graveler is going to have to sweep for us. Let's see here. So we're going to go down, obviously, and then we're going to come in with the Alolan Graveler. What is in the back? I know that Muck is there. Is she going to come out with the Muck? Hopefully she does and doesn't have energy. Oh, no. Okay, so she's able to take me out. The triple electric team is not working out too well. But hey, I wanted to have some fun here because once the Kanto Cup starts, I'm just going to be going up against a bunch of sweaty nerds who are going to be trying their best to beat me, which is fine. I get it. You want to win. I want to win too, but I like to be able to do these practice battles because it's a lot more fun and there's nothing at risk. Although, in this season, there's not much at risk anyway. So we get into a mirror match, and I sneak in an extra Snarl, which is going to be key to winning this. So she's going to go for a Dark Pulse here. Both Dark Pulse and Sludge Wave are resisted because of our Dark and Poison typings, respectively, and she switches into an Ivysaur, I think, to catch this. Dark Pulse is going to do a lot of damage, though, so she actually decides to shield, and then I am going to go ahead and switch in my Golbat. I almost went for the Sludge Wave there, but then I realized I have a Golbat. This is my triple Poison team, so I've got Alolan Muck, Golbat, and Hunter. So we're going to go with triple Poison, and she goes for a Power Whip. Power Whip is double resisted, so Sludge Bomb is the way to go here, because Sludge Whip is single resisted, but they're both going to be resisted, and I could have even looked to farm down maybe, but I threw the Poison Fang. This won't KO, and with the damage with the wing attacks, I should be able to farm this thing down. And she's not gonna get to another charge move, so I'm able to farm her down there. And let's see what comes back in. I still have shield advantage, which is nice. It's a Lapras, so Lapras is dealing super effective damage with those ice shards because of our flying type. We're gonna go for the Shadow Ball here because it's gonna do more damage, obviously. And Lapras is a tank. Can't get to a Poison Fang, unfortunately, so we're gonna go down. And now we're gonna come in with the Alolan Muck and throw a Sludge Wave. Since we have shield advantage, I don't expect her to shield this. Hopefully she does not, but she does. So now, I mean, this is okay too, because now we've got 2 shields for a Haunter. And then I remembered right here that, oh shit, there is another Alolan Muck on her team. So I'm like, oh, this is not good. I'm going to come in with the Haunter, shield a Surf, farm down, and hopefully I can get to a Shadow Ball and a Shadow Punch against the Alolan Muck. Okay, so she switches out, and I'm going to throw this Shadow Ball here. That's going to be doing a lot of damage, even though it's resisted. Haunter is a glass cannon that's going to be coming through, and hopefully I can get to a Shadow Punch in time. I sneak in an extra Shadow Claw, so that actually might win me the game right there, because I think I can beat her to the charge move, and I can. This was a super close game, so the triple poison team is coming in handy here. Not really. I don't recommend using a triple poison team, but hey, I like to have fun, okay? I remember a while back, in like Season 3, I did a triple poison team for Ultra League Premier Cup, and I got my ass whooped in that video, so this is redemption right there. Alright, so we're going to come in this time, I think, with a double ice team. Okay, we're going in with double ice, and I figured the best counter to ice is going to be a fighting type, so I put Hypno in the lead, so if I bait out like a Machamp or something like that, then I should be able to farm down the Machamp with my Hypno. Alright, so what we're going to do here is she's staying in, unfortunately, which is not great for me, so I'm going to go ahead and shield this Dark Pulse because that would be taking us out. And then I'm going to go for the Icy Wind, and she catches an Icy Wind, very nice, onto her Galarian Rapidash. And this is still going to do a lot of damage because Galarian Rapidash is really squishy, and it does debuff her attack. And at this point, I'm going to let this go down because I am at a shield disadvantage here. And with the debuff, it's not going to KO. It just barely doesn't KO, and I'm over-tapping. I should have thrown that Icy Wind immediately, but fortunately, the Psycho Cuts don't do much damage, and we're going to be able to get get a shield here before we go down. And now, she's double debuffed, so I think what we're going to do is come in with the Alolan Sandslash. Yeah. Because if I didn't bait out, well, I don't know, Articuno is probably not going to be the best at baiting out a fighting type. But either way, we're going to come in with the Alolan Sandslash because we resist the Body Slam, and resist the Psychic as well because we have a partial Steel typing. So we're going to be able to farm down, and then it's that Alolan Muck that's going to come back in. I'm going to go for the Bulldoze. Bulldoze is super effective here because of the Poison typing on the Alolan Muck, and hopefully this takes it out. But she does decide to shield, so now we're going to have to, I'm going to eat a Dark Pulse. I know it's not going to KO, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and hopefully I can get to an Ice Punch before she gets to another Dark Pulse. And I just barely do, so she's out of Dark Pulse now, so this Ice Punch is going to be coming through, and I think this is going to take the Alolan Muck out. It does, and then what's in the back? It's a Lapras, and I have a shield left, so this is looking okay for us, because now, even if she decides to bait with a Surf, I don't think she's going to get to an Ice Beam, and I don't even know if an Ice Beam would KO. Maybe alongside the Ice Shards, but at this point, I'm just going to shield whatever she throws, even if it's a Surf. I mean, Surf wouldn't KO here, but yeah, we got to shield whatever, and then we just over-tap once again, and then go for the Fire Punch. Alright, so able to take that win there with the double ice team. Again, not recommended, but hey, we're going to showcase some of these Pokemon, because some of these are, you know, rated pretty highly on PvPoke's list, so I'm going to showcase and, you know, see how they do. Obviously, meme teams are always fun to run, but they don't always win. This time we're coming in with a double rock team. So now we're going to come in with the Alolan Graveler to bait out her rock counter. She comes in with an Alolan Muck, which is going to be her best response here, I'm assuming, to a rock type. So we are going to go throw the Stone Edge here, and we actually land the Stone Edge, so now we can shield a Dark Pulse and farm down. Yeah, if that was a Rock Blast and she called the bait there, then she'd be able to win this matchup. But since I landed the Stone Edge, now we can just shield once, farm all the way down, and let's see if she has another Rock type counter. Because now I've got 2 Rock types, and I know she's got an Alolan Marowak, so her Alolan Marowak is not looking too pretty right now. And since I have another Rock type, I have a Shadow Aerodactyl in the back, I'm going to let this Bone Club come through. And it actually doesn't KO. Bone Club is double super effective because of our Electric and Rock typing. I really thought that was going to do it, but Bone Club kind of sucks. So we're going to go for a Rock Blast, and she throws another Bone Club. That Rock Blast wouldn't have KO'd, but I'm really happy that I got a shield there. And then she throws another Bone Club to take us out, and in comes that Shadow Aerodactyl to absolutely demolish this thing. She comes in with the Hypno, and I'm going to come back in with my Alolan Marowak with energy loaded, throw a Shadow Bone here. I'm not going to bait because I know I can get to 2 Shadow Bones here, because we're gonna outpace this Hypno. I mean, even if she goes for a Shadow Ball here, or even if she goes for like a Thunder Punch bait and a shield, I should be able to get to a Shadow Bone in time. But does a Shadow Bone KO from this range? I don't think it does, but maybe with 1 extra Fire Spin we'll be able to take out the Hypno. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna be able to take it out with another Fire Spin, and then I think we can just yeah, maybe even go for a Bone Club here. I don't know. I think I was going for the kill shot. because I know I've got that Shadow Aerodactyl in the back, and that Shadow Aerodactyl is absolutely going to obliterate this Alolan Marowak. Alright, so able to take the win with the double rock team. Shadow Aerodactyl, I powered that thing up for the Flying Cup, and definitely wouldn't recommend using it, but hey, wanted to get some use out of it because I spent a lot of dust on it. Going into some more battles, going up against Craglemon, another member of my Discord. Big shout out to him, thank you for doing these battles with me. Alright, so we pick up a lead against a Haunter. No idea how this goes, but we are going to find out. So it looks like we get to the Shadow Punch and the Rock Blast at the same time. I go ahead and shield, knowing it's a Shadow Punch, but thinking maybe it would do a lot of damage. And there's a Snorlax, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge here. Most people don't shield their Snorlax here, so we're going to go for the heavy hitting move. And we do land it. That does a ton of damage. Snorlax is nowhere near as tanky as Munchlax is. Looks like we got a little bit of lag there. We're gonna let this come through. It's probably just a body slam. Beedrill, another I don't know. If you have a Shadow Beedrill, go for the Shadow Beedrill. So we are able to farm down. We've got a little bit of energy now. What's gonna come back in? Going to be that Haunter. Okay, so I made a mistake here. Definitely shouldn't have baited. This is going to be double resisted, I think. Yeah, double resisted. Drill Run would be super effective. So I make another mistake. Why don't I just go for the Drill Run? I would have been able to get the 2 Drill Runs here. But, I mean, I guess they add up. So, I don't know. But it definitely would have KO'd already. So I think at this point we're going to come in with the Alolan Graveler and shield. Because even though now we're at a severe shield disadvantage, I'm hoping that if I get ahead on energy with the Alolan Graveler, then I'll be able to take some shields here in return, because Alolan Graveler is going to be able to spam out some charge moves very, very quick. I do expect this to be shielded, and then I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, I think. Yeah, we're going to go for the Stone Edge, and hope we threw him off guard on how much energy we have. Maybe he thinks it's another Rock Blast. Oh, we do land it. Okay, so that's very good, and now we're going to come in with the Hypno and hope that we don't get hit by a Shadow Ball, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball coming through, that does a ton of damage, but we are able to farm down what is in the back. This is my regular Hypno. Oh yeah, it's the Haunter, right? Okay, yeah. But yeah, that's my regular Hypno. I spent, by the way, not only did I spend 300,000 dust, I spent every single charge TM in my inventory trying to get the right moves on all these things. I literally have no charge TMs left, so I'm stuck with Thunder Punch and Focus Blast on my regular Hypno, and I'm stuck with Fire Punch and Shadow Ball on my Shadow Hypno. I don't know. I'm fine with it. I'm over it. Alright, so we're picking up a lead against a Wigglytuff. Again, this is kind of... we're both doing a lot of damage to each other, as you can see, but the charms are adding up a bit more. But the Wigglytuff does not get to charge moves very quickly, and we get to charge moves. I don't want to say it's quickly, but yeah, we get to charge moves. So as you can see, we're able to get to 2 Fire Punches before he's able to get to his first charge move here. And we're going to go ahead and throw both of these, and we should be able to farm down at this point. It's very close. I think that might be IV dependent in the 1 versus 0 shield scenario. Alright, so he comes in with a Alolan Sand Slash, taking double super effective damage from those counters from Shadow Machamp. And we switch into our Galarian Rapidash, and this is pretty bad here. Because my body slams are double resisted against this thing, and we let it go, and it was a Shadow Bone. I really didn't think he was going to go for the Shadow Bone, and this is looking like a sad, sad loss here. We're going to go for the Hail Mary Rock Slide. Maybe he doesn't shield moment, but he does shield. And at this point, most people against the Shadow Machamp are just going to go for Bone Clubs. Oh, he goes for a Shadow Bone, maybe trying to get the debuff on me. Okay, we should be able to get to this Rock Slide here. Maybe we actually win this. I really thought this was going to be a loss, but there's just an Alolan Sand Slash in the back. So as long as we can take care of this thing, we can just counter this thing all the way down. Yeah, we just have to shield once here. And yeah, Alolan Sand Slash is an Ice and a Steel type, so it's taking double super effective damage from the fighting type attacks, and we just counter it all the way down. So that was a close win there. Very nice. Okay, there's going to be one more. What am I putting in here? Alolan Raticate. What am I doing? Alolan Raticate. Oh my god. Alolan Raticate, Haunter, and Alolan Sand Slash. Okay. Alright. This is, I have no idea. I'm using Quick Attack, by the way. Quick Attack, Crunch, and Hyper Fang here. So I'm going to go ahead and shield. This is probably an Aerial Ace. I think, okay, so it's a Gust Pidgeot. I don't know what charge moves it's supposed to run. I never powered mine up or anything like that. I've got a couple of them with Gust, but I thought it was kind of useless. But Craig's giving it a try. He's gonna be like, no, I'm making this Pidgeot work. Okay. So we're gonna throw double crunches. We get both shields here. Can we get to another crunch? I think I let this go because I've got a Haunter in the back, and I'm gonna need the shield for the Haunter. And we have an Alolan Sand Slash that can farm this Pidgeot all the way down, I believe. So he switches out into a Muck, and I blind swap into my into my Haunter. What am I doing? Big mistake. Big mistake. Okay, so Alolan Muck is going to absolutely annihilate me, but he doesn't have any shields, and that Shadow Ball does do a lot of damage here. I think at this point I'm going to leave it all up to my Alolan Sandslash. Do I shield? No. I'm going to let this come through. Can Alolan Sandslash come in clutch for me? I think I have to let this go, right? I mean, I don't have to, but Dark Pulse. Okay, it does a damn. Oh, that's a lot. It does a lot. Okay, that hurts. All right, what does he have other than the Pidgeot? It's gonna be a Beedrill. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Bulldoze. I'm pretty sure Ice Punch. Actually, I don't know. Both of these moves are not the best moves, but Bulldoze does neutral damage, Ice Punch also does neutral damage, and he comes back in with the Pidgeot, and I'm going to farm up a little bit of energy. Hopefully I don't have to shield a charge move coming from this Pidgeot, because it would all be resisted, and then we should be able to get to another Ice Punch here against this Beedrill. Yeah, the Poison Jabs are double resisted because of our Steel typing, and this should be taken out. The Beedrill, Alolan Sandslash, coming in clutch, farming down the Beedrill. Did not expect that to be a win. I can't believe I blind swapped my Haunter into an Alolan Muck. GG's, Craig. Very well played. Alright, was that the last one? 2 more battles. This time up against Home Slice Henry, the one and only Home Slice Henry. That's right. The famous Home Slice Henry. If you guys don't know who Home Slice Henry is, I'll put a link in the description that'll go to his channel, as well as JeevesPeabody. If you don't know who JeevesPeabody is, what are you doing with your life? Links in the description for everybody here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. He was trying to show me a team, right? And I just went in with what I thought would be a good team. Magnet Bomb, that would be doing super effective, or no, it'd be neutral damage to us. It's about Rock and Electric typing. Electric resist Steel, and Rock takes super effective from. So we're gonna go for a Rock Blast, and then I don't know how this goes. I know Magneton is squishy. I know it's squishy, so let's see if we can land a Rock Blast. We do not land a Rock Blast. He double shields here, but as you can see, the electric type, the Volt Switches are resisted, but they are really adding up. Yeah, and then Rock Blast, I'm hoping this KOs. It does not KO. Oh crap. Okay, I think I'll let this go. All right, so Magneton double shielding, taking out my Graveler there. Oh, it doesn't even KO. Okay, he's gonna throw double Magnet Bombs here. I really thought that was gonna KO. He probably did too. So, all right. So I ran a pretty meta team, so I'm very sorry for this Home Slice Henry. All right, so he switches into a Dragonair. This is fine because I have both shields. I got both of his shields. I mean, we're gonna let this Aqua Tail come through. It won't do that much, and then we're gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. This should be KOing. We took a lot of damage from the Dragon Breath, but this is gonna be taking out the Dragonair. That takes him out, and I mean, I remember what's going to happen next, but I'm pretending that I have no idea. Oh my god, it's a Dragonite. Holy crap, I'm going to switch into my Marowak to not get farmed down, but this is, well, he doesn't have any shields left, so the Shadow Bone should be, yeah, this should be okay, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to shield this. Dragonite hits very hard. Dragonite is way more squishy than Dragonair is, so, oof, yeah, that does a lot of damage. The Magneton's going to come in to get farmed down, and we're just going to farm down the Dragonite as well. So, very interesting team that Home Slice Henry here has. I'm really excited for him to make it work, because I really do think it can work. I don't know if you guys noticed the theme in the team, but there are 2 typings of 2 Pokemon in there. It's going to work, you know, kind of similarly to a certain special line that may or may not have gotten Home Slice Henry to rank 10 last season. Alright, so he switches into his Dragonair to bait out my Charmer, which totally worked. I fell for it like a pleb, I don't know, like something. And we're going to farm down this Dragonair here. And I do think the Magneton's going to be coming back down to farm up some energy. And this is what surprised me here. Watch how much damage the Charms do to this Magneton. They are resisted. Look at that. They are chunking away. So I'm going to let this go. I think even shielding that might even be like, I don't know, it's probably not worth it. But so I've got an Alolan Muck and a Venusaur in the back. So I think Home Slice Henry may or may not have been planning for this Alolan Muck. Probably not. I don't think it's going to be like a huge part of the meta. I don't know. I think it might become a part of the meta, but we'll see. We'll see once the cup starts here. Alright, so Discharge coming through, and there's a Dragonite in the back. What a surprise. We're going to go for this Dark Pulse. I'm pretty sure Alolan Muck beats Dragonite. It's very close, but I don't know. At least in the Ultra League, it does beat Dragonite, but it's a very close match. So we switch into our Venusaur here. There's really nothing we can do. Well, we can go for a Sludge Bomb. We did get both shields here, so I think we're going to be able to take this. I don't want to shield, and it could have been a Hurricane, so that was kind of risky there. That Dragon Claw does so much. The Sludge Bomb's going to be coming through, and Dragonite is like, it goes down like it's just a fart in the wind here. Alright, so Magneton's going to come back in. It looks like they're going to farm down, which is a pretty good play, but I do have an Alolan Muck, and I am almost at a Dark Pulse here, and I overtap like a scrub. What a scrub I am. Alright, so this Dark Pulse is going to be coming through, taking out the Magneton. I might not even include this in the video here, because I'm not sure if Home/Henry wants his team a secret or not. But I do think it's going to work, regardless of how many times I beat people in this video here. It does not mean that anybody was like bad at the game or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. So I do appreciate all the battles from everybody. And if you guys are excited for the Kanto Cup, let me know down in the comments what kind of Pokemon you are going to be running for the Kanto Cup. I'm pretty sure, depending on when this video goes out, Kanto Cup starts tomorrow. So get your teams ready and throw them in the comments, and I'll rate them on a scale of 1 to Shraydee. Just kidding, I probably won't do that. But you can tell me your teams in the comments. I really appreciate that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you're still watching this video, depending on whether or not this was turned into 2 videos, it's either 17 minutes or 35 minutes long, you're still here? What are you doing? Susan Wojcicki came from the heavens, said,
subscribe or 69 years of bad luck.
So you better follow that advice. Alright guys, take it easy.